Ah, we have too many square roots and we want to simplify this problem. So let's start from the rightmost side. Pick this guy. Let's start from this term. So we would like to start with this square root. Therefore, we have square root of 17 minus 4 square root of 15. Okay, I can write this guy as it is. Okay, let's write 17 as it is, and I want to write 4 as 2 times 2, and then I have square root of 15. Because I will move this 2, one of these 2's inside the square root in the following way. So I have 17, then I have minus 2, and 2 is equal to square root of 4, because square root of 4 is equal to 2. Therefore, I can write this 2 as square root of 4, and then I will take that square root on both of 15 and 4. Then what is 15 times 4? 15 times 4 is 60. So I will have 17 minus 2 times 15 times 4 is 60. So we have this expression. Okay, but 60 can also be written as 12 times 5, and 17 can be written as 12 plus 5. These factors will really help us. So let's write 17 as 12 plus 5. Then let's rewrite the minus 2 as it is, and let's write 60 as 12 times 5, and we have a square root on both of them. In the next step, if you look at here, we have 12 and 5 inside the square root. Therefore, I can write this 12 as square root of 12 square, because these guys will cancel each other and we will end up with 12. Similarly, I can write 5 as square root of 5 square minus, and now I will write 12 times 5 inside the square root as these guys. So I'm just distributing the square root on both of them, and we have a square root on both of them. Perfect. And now if you look at here, we have this formula. That formula says if we have a square plus b square minus 2 times ab, then that is equal to a minus b whole square. Let's use this formula. A is square root of 12, b is square root of 5. Therefore, we will have square root of 12 minus square root of 5 whole square, and we have a square root on top of it. This guy will cancel with the square root, and we will have square root of 12 minus square root of 5. So this guy is equal to this one. So let me rewrite this guy as 17 minus 4 square root of 15, which is this term, is equal to this guy, square root of 12 minus square root of 5. So we have simplified this guy, and now we are adding this guy with square root of 5. Let's add square root of 5 on both sides. Then square root of 5 will be cancelled with square root of 5. So on the right hand side, I will have only square root of 12, and on the left hand side, I will have this whole expression, square root of 5 plus 17 minus 4 times square root of 15. Okay, so we have simplified this guy plus this guy, and now we are adding 4 and then taking square root. So let's add 4 on both sides and take whole square root. Now let's simplify this guy, and our method is just similar to what we did earlier. So we have 4 plus 12 can be written as 4 times 3, but we have a square root on it, and we have another square root. And this guy will be 4 plus square root of 4 is 2. 2 will come out, and we have square root of 3 inside the square root, and then we have another square root on top of it. Now again I will rewrite 4 just like before as 1 plus 3, because 1 plus 3 is 4, plus I will write 2, and we have 2 square root of 3. I can write it as 2 times 1 times square root of 3. And now again I'm trying to make the formula, therefore I can write 3 as square root of 3 whole square, and don't forget the square root on it. Okay, so now if you look at here, 1 can be written as 1 square, so a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this guy will be then equal to 1 plus square root of 3 whole square, but we have another square root on top of it, therefore these guys will cancel with each other, and we will have 1 plus square root of 3. Okay, so I think I need a slight more room. So what we got so far is we got this expression 4 plus square root of 5 plus 17 minus 4 square root of 15. We got this is equal to square root of 3 minus 1. Okay, but if you look at here, we have minus here, so we will multiply with minus on both sides, and then we are adding square root of 3, so we will add square root of 3, and finally after adding square root of 3 we have to take the square root, another square root. Okay, so let's simplify this guy then. So we have square root of, inside this square root we have then another square root of 3 minus square root of 3, and minus times minus is plus. Sorry, this was plus earlier, so minus times plus is minus 1. So we will have this guy. We can cancel out these square root of 3's, and we will have square root of minus 1, and we know that square root of minus 1 is iota. So this is our final answer.